Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Natalie, I'm from the Netherlands. If you're new on my channel, welcome. You can see already on the title that there's different kind of video. Normally I do makeup or music and makeup. So I thought let's sit down and let's have a little bit of a personal video. There's a couple of updates I wanted to share with you for my life, but I also have fun and things that I have to address, unfortunately. So first I gonna make new travel vlogs, and so I'm flying over, I think, next weekend, and I'm going with a friend that I also go last year with. So I will tell you a little bit about it in the end of the video, and I also will make a video just only about the travel. But first, I want to give you an update. If you saw the travel vlogs to Ventura last year, I told you guys that my father has a dealer. For people who does not follow me and are new, my father has Parkinson, and so if you're not familiar with the disease Parkinson, it makes your body stiff. It makes every muscle so you cannot move anymore, and the disease has also a brain condition. So when you have different kind of Parkinson, from what I heard from my parents, there are 12 different kinds. So the first couple of years, they thought that my father had the Parkinson type that you will die. I think between 1 or 5 years, and then they also had get the diagnosis wrong. So they thought that they had sickle disease of Lyme or the burnout, and then they found out it was the Parkinson type, who was very long lived. So with this type of Parkinson, you can live 25, maybe 30 years. So my father has this now over a little bit over 20 years, and so the less, let me say, more than a year, it goes very fast. So this couple of 5 months, it goes super fast in his disease. There are things that he couldn't do last year that he could not do now. My father is 70, 71, and so yeah, there are things that we have to do as a family to figure out how we can still give him the good care that he needs. So my sister take care of my father in the mornings, and I take care of my father in the evenings and do the groceries and do their dog. My mother has a hip condition all her life and when she was a child, and me and my sister has it as well too. It's genetic, and my mother has also problems in her legs. So they first thought that it was maybe her back, because she has more pain than she normally has. Thank God it's not her back. So they have to figure out where the pain coming from. So to help her more, there comes more help in their home with taking care of my father. Me and my sister has a job next to this, so we cannot do everything, and we still also, even if it's maybe it sounds strange, but we still want to have our vacations. And I think because of my father's disease, I'm more aware that you should take everything out of life and not take anything for granted. So because of the new help and the lovely neighbors that my parents have, we are so lucky with those neighbors. For example, my mother cannot go with my father on their special. They have a special bike for my father, so you will see in picture that you can have a little bit of a deer what that bike is, and also the dog can go with them. But because my mother cannot do it anymore, there's a lovely neighbors who you will also see in a picture who does that. So we very for we there are also neighbors helping in the garden with them and a lot of other things. So we are very blessed with that. So when I go on vacation, my sister makes sure that she is here in the Netherlands, that she's not on vacation, and when I am, then when she is, then I am not. So yeah, so we trying to do that, and so we know in the end there's no cure for Parkinson. So my father's gonna die, and there are moments, I'm not gonna lie, that I think it's not better that he has to take out of his misery right now. And there are days that he has good days with his medication, of course, and then I'm happy that he still look forward to go on the bike and look forward to, with help of course, to walk the dog or that's something. So if he still have that, it gives me at least that we have to give him a little bit more comfortable to the end. So yeah, the last couple of months, I will post maybe not much longer videos as I normally did. I think begin this year, last year I did 2 or 3 in a week. It's because I have a job and then I try to edit it and do videos and anything and stuff. And I really love that. It really takes my everyday, just to do fun things in between my day, with editing, with filming, with doing makeup and travel, music. I really enjoy doing that, especially in the hard time that it is now. So I really want to thank you for your support and all the love that I get on my shorts and everything. I really appreciate that. So and then when I'm doing the editing, I have to go in the evening helping my parents. So it wasn't definitely the last 5 months was definitely challenging, and we are glad that there is more help now. But it's definitely, it makes you think more about certain things in life that I maybe you normally don't think about. So that's why I love the travels. My parents and me and my sister always, when we were younger, go to a lot of things, a lot of countries, and I think I have the enjoyment of traveling from my parents. So even we are going through this, we are still like to recharge and doing fun things with my friends and anything. And I also go a lot of times alone on vacation, and I really love that as well too. So that's the update about my family. So I have to fortunately also share with you another thing that I've been through the last 4 months, and it's actually started on my private Facebook. So the my thought at the time in April was that I have a lot of good, lovely friends and a lot of gifted friends that I have a long time in my life. So I thought, let's do a celebration makeup, and that I would tell you a little bit about my friends who are is in art, and we both would have support each other in each other's YouTube channel. And actually, I was a little bit of intro because you gonna see her done more on the channel. But unfortunately, that didn't happen because we had a disagreement. Now, the reason why I'm going to tell you is after the fallout, I got bullied by this person on my private Facebook and my Instagram. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit what happened. I'm not gonna tell you the whole thing, but I made a video last year in around September. So she become a new mother, and I wanted to support her. I always support. I love the art that she's making, and we know each other for 15 years. So when we were 23, 24, there was an art gallery here where we live. She was a little bit shy, a little bit not knowing sure. So I tried to push her to get talk to the lady from the art gallery, and I really told them she's very gifted. And my sister also have that gift. When you see something and you can pick up a piece of paper and you can draw everything, is such a gift in my eyes. So yeah, I really was hoping, my dream was for her to do art and to make it her work. And last year when we were shopping, we laughed with each other about that thing, that's when we were younger. And so that video that I did on my private Facebook, it is in Dutch. It was my way to support her, to show her uh, that somebody is helping her, that somebody's believing in her art. And that video unfortunately has defined us in the end. So I did it out of friendship, but because we had talked about it to support each other on each other's Facebook page. So there comes a disagreement. In later the year, we get some arguments, and so my friend has autism, and normally I don't do talk things about WhatsApp with her when we get into an argument. Sometimes I think we all have that in friendship. You would text something and somebody else read it differently as what you mean, and then you have a fight in the end over nothing. And that's what this is actually about. So there was a link in that video that I put so that people who watch it on my Facebook can go to her art. I did everything. I had nothing to gain with it. I just want to say that I just did it because I believe in her art. And so when she blocked me because we had a disagreement around April, so in February she's blocked me from her personal art page on Facebook. And I didn't know this, so I get DMs on my private Facebook from strangers who wanted to look up her art and her link because of my video. And yeah, so I didn't know that she did not. I asked her. The only thing that I hear that I was sometimes give a little bit positive advice, and she didn't like that, but she didn't never told me what I actually said wrong or what I did wrong or whatever. So to this day, I still don't know what I actually did wrong. So when she blocked me from that link, people were asking me to still to today still get every now and then DM. So if you're watching my channel and you're one of those persons who DM me, the only thing that I try as professional as I can be, so to tell you guys that we hadn't found out through business and now get collide in our professional life as well as our friendship. And unfortunately, she also blocked me later on her personal Facebook. And then the end of April, she did through WhatsApp, told me that she want to end the friendship and that she wished me all the luck, but she didn't. There are more things that she said, but it is private and it was not very nice. Let it keep it as that. And I was shocked because the link and anything about that video had nothing to do with our friendship. Now, of course, there was some issues with her boyfriend, and I think that's private, so that has also to do with it, lean up to, I think, the fights and everything. And I think if we have talked it face to face and not via WhatsApp, it will probably end up differently. She thinks that I done certain things, talk about it. When people DM me, she thought that I was talking through her business or her art, but that was not the case. And I also told her you can read the DMs if you want to. So I thought let's just not speak to each other for 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe she will cool down and she will talk. So after as around end of April, begin May, before I go on my vacation in Mallorca, she did a post about my character, and so there are things that she said with my YouTube channel under it. So she posted on TikTok, on Instagram, and also on her private Facebook and her art page. And I was actually shocked when she did that with my Facebook, private Facebook. It was like someone take a knife and stuck it in my back. And when she did that post publicly through her platforms, I was feeling like that knife twisted even deeper. And I thought to myself, who needs friends if you have enemies like that? No, I said it wrong. Who needs enemies if you have friends like that? So at first I was mad, I was sad, I didn't even want to film because I was a little bit afraid, what if people see that video and think that of me? So I pushed myself. Sometimes I had to film and I cried. So guys, I hope you didn't see it, and I tried to I was not sure if I should address it because I was so angry, and I thought, yes, let's post everything about this, go on. But my friend said, don't do it because this is not you, and you will do this out of anger, posting things. Looking back now, I'm really glad that I listened to my friends and that I did do anything. So I kept my mouth now for 5 months, and when I saw that post, I get a little bit mental spiraling, not in a good way, if you understand what I try to say. And I realized that I have to do something, so I only could email her and text her. That's the only way I was hoping that I can get some answers for her from her. And I let her know if she doesn't take the posts down with things about me and my YouTube channel and everything else, then I will have to consider legal actions. And 2 days after that, the posts were gone. The thing is, she still posts things on her TikTok that is with my YouTube channel, or in a similar way with my Facebook, and she tried to take videos down from my Facebook, and she also did claims on my Instagram. So I cannot have control on anything or everything. I try my best to take things down. So if there is some post you will see with my YouTube channel, so know that that's not me. Know that this is going on, and unfortunately, I want to address it just once here, and then I hope I don't have to address it anymore. The one thing I want to say is it really hurts for me that I've been friends with this person for 15 years, and I've been bullied through high school, and I always thought that was the worst thing. This is actually worse. It feels like bullying on the internet, what she's doing, and I never thought I have to experience something like that again. Not with somebody I trusted for 100%. And you have to understand, I babysitted her oldest daughter. We go to concert together. We have the same music taste. We go to Taylor Swift and to Pink and to other Marina Mena, other artists. And we sleep with my aunt's house or my uncle's house. She knows my parents, she knows my sister, and she knows a couple of my friends as well too. So this is very hard for me when the person you trust a lot is actually doing this. So I know he's still watching my channel. I hope one day you realize that we can pick up the phone and we talk it out. And I hope that this thing, what you're doing on the internet, is not necessary. But I'm definitely looking into legal actions if this goes further. So thank you guys for all your support for this video, for all my support. You didn't know that this was going on, and I really appreciate all your love on my shorts. Um, and I also want to do a special thanks to my friend Malot, who I always can go to, call to, ask for help, advice, and I really love to go with you on vacation now in Malaga. We're going to Spain, by the way. The travel vlogs will be in Spain, and I'm really excited. So I also want to thank Katie, my soul sister. I'm so thankful that we find each other back, and I cannot wait to go shop there for your birthday. And you're such a great mother, and I'm really loving you. And I also want to thank Laura and Regina and my best friend Mitchell. You guys really helped me through this time when I didn't know how I would navigate through this with my parents, and now this thing with this person. So so I also, when it comes to travel vlogs, I also thought maybe it's funny to do the outfits for traveling and the makeup that I take with me. So if you like those kind of videos, I'm going I have 8 days to film for now, and then we go fly. So if you like that type of content, let me know, and I will definitely look into it. So thank you so much for watching.